Hi, I'm Nick, and this is Nick's Quick Book Review. Today I am reviewing Jack Carr's book, True Believer. This is book 2 of the James Reese series. Book 1 was The Terminal List. I suggest you read read The Terminal List before you watch this review, because I don't want to give anything away. Because this book literally picks up where book 1 ended. So, in this story, James Reese is literally America's Most Wanted. He has killed everybody that was responsible for the murder of his wife, his child, and his entire SEAL team. Now he's on the run from America, and he's on a boat traveling to South Africa to a friend's family hunting farm lodge to hide out. And he also thinks that he is dying. He still thinks he's dying, but he's not. So he makes it to this hunting farm. The family takes him in immediately. There he starts helping out around the farm, pitching in, enjoying life actually. And then one day out in the field, there's some poachers who shoot at James Reese and some other men, and one of the men are critically wounded. Well, James Reese's Navy SEAL training kicks in, saves the man's life, patches him up, but he still needs to rush him to a clinic. He gets him to the clinic, and he did everything correctly, and the man's going to survive. Well, the doctor at the clinic happens to be an asset for MI6. So he contacts MI6 saying, hey, I just saw James Reese, America's Most Wanted. So obviously MI6 contacts the CIA, and before you know it, the CIA comes to South Africa to bring in James Reese. And they send a former SEAL team member / friend of his to bring him in. Not because they want to arrest him, because they need James Reese and they need his help. So they make a deal with him. They're saying, if you help us bring in this terrorist, because James Reese has some contacts that can help him. If you bring in this terrorist and we capture this and we'll drop all charges against you, we'll reinstate your Navy pension, and you'll be free. Well, sounds like a dream come true, you know. You won't be America's Wanted anymore. Well, obviously James Reese takes him up on this deal. Not for himself, but honestly because that's what James Reese does. He does the right thing. If he can help save some lives and stop some terrorists, that's what he's going to do. That's what that man cares about. So he comes back to America. Now he's an employee of the CIA, and they go after these terrorists. There's a lot more that goes on in this book. It's a very good book. I don't want to give away too much. Like I said, this is a very good book. There's a lot more. That's a basic overview of what this book is about. I definitely like this book. This is a good book. I really enjoy The Terminal List. I mean, if I had to pick which one I like better, I guess I say The Terminal List, but that doesn't take anything away from this. This is a very good book. Terminal List was a very good book. True Believer is a very good book. They're both very good books. I definitely recommend you doing this book. Especially if you've already done book 1, do this book. It's a good book. And if you like this review I did of this book, please hit like. If you have any comments, leave some comments. And until next time, cheers.